In this tutorial, we will use the noise node to create a material that undergoes color or texture transformation through the dissolve effect. First, right-click in the content browser to create a new material. Next, enter the material and create a noise node. In the Detail panel, select Voronoi from the Function dropdown. You can preview a small Voronoi noise pattern generated. Create a World Position node and connect it to the Position Input panel of the Noise node. The position takes a 3D vector input that can adjust the size of the texture. The filter width below controls how blurry the noise texture appears. Set the scale value to 0.1 to adjust the overall size of the noise cells. Smaller values result in larger noise patterns. Set the level scale value to 2. This determines the amount of scale variation for each new octave. Octaves are used when overlaying noise of multiple frequencies. Next, create an Add node and hold the S key while clicking on the graph to create a parameter node that accepts an int value. Name it Dissolve, as this variable controls the fading in and out of the noise. Connect it to the Add node and set the slider min value to -2 and the max value to 2. Preview the Add node and adjust the dissolve value between 0 and 1. You will see the noise becoming darker or brighter, gradually dissolving. If you look closely, you will notice that even with a value of 2, some faint remnants of the noise are still visible. To fix this, increase the contrast value. Create a cheap contrast node, connect it, and create a parameter by clicking on the graph while holding the S key. Set the value to 5. Preview the cheap contrast node, and you will see that at a dissolve value of 2, the noise is no longer visible. Preview the Add node again, and you will see the noise reappearing. To ensure the values stay within the range of 0 and 1 during the addition process, create a clamp node and connect it. Create 2 constant 3-vector nodes and set different colors for each. For example, set one node's R value to 1 and the other node's B value to 1. Create a linear interpolate node, connect the A and B nodes, and connect the clamp node to the alpha input. Finally, connect the lerp node to base color. Apply the changes and exit the graph. Right-click on the created material and select Create Material Instance. Drag and drop the material instance onto an object in the scene. Enter the material instance, check the Dissolve checkbox, and adjust the value to see the dissolve effect changing the color. Now, let's apply the same effect using textures. Go back to the material and create 2 texture sample parameter 2D nodes with different names. Create a texture coordinate node and connect its UV output to the UV inputs of the 2 texture nodes. Connect the 2 texture nodes to the A and B inputs of the lerp node. Click on each texture node to change the textures to your desired ones. Apply the changes and enter the material instance. Adjust the dissolve value, and you will see the textures transforming, just like before.